Has anyone ever told you that Carnatic music takes at least 10 to 15 years to master? Many people are afraid to learn Carnatic music simply because they don't want to wait for so long just to see some progress. Usually when we start learning something, we like to see some quick results, right? We like to see some milestones, some sense of achievement. We want to feel good about ourselves. That is how we feel motivated to keep learning it. So I have some good news for you today. Although Carnatic music is an ocean and it is a long journey, but there are some very simple things that you can do to actually make this journey faster. You can progress faster, you can achieve results faster. Now when I say faster, I don't mean something very hurried or very rushed or very half-baked. What I actually mean by faster is more productive. Half of the time in our musical journey is actually being wasted, either because we are learning in an unproductive way or we are practicing in an unproductive way. So today I'm going to give you some very, very important tips to make your learning journey more productive so that you can achieve those milestones faster and stay motivated in the game. Step 1 is learning from the best. Now there cannot be any compromise on this aspect. Now usually at the beginner level of music, we don't put too much effort into finding the right teacher. We usually go more by convenience. We see who is available near my house, who is at a walking distance. My friend is learning from somebody, so let me also join and have fun. Usually those are the factors that govern our decision. And then later when we reach an intermediate or advanced level, then we start looking for good teachers. And by the time it is already too late, our foundation is very weak and we are going to struggle at each and every stage with the next level. So please don't make that mistake. Okay, right from the beginner stage, you have to learn only from the best teachers. So we are very particular about that in VoxGuru. Okay, every teacher who teaches even the basics is of a very, very high standards. Okay, and we give utmost importance to the basic foundation. So make sure you're in the right hands right from day one so that you don't have to waste time in the future to unlearn your wrong habits and then relearn it in the right way, and that wastes so much of time. And I've seen so many students actually going through that journey right now because they have learned their basics in the wrong way. So please be very careful with that. The second aspect is correcting your mistakes. Let's assume you're learning from a great teacher and she is promptly correcting all your mistakes during the class and she's asking you to fix them. Now the thing about singing is the mistakes don't go away so easily. Just by 1 or 2 attempts, it's not going to vanish. Maybe you will get it right in the class. Maybe you will fix your mistake in the class. But once you go back home and start practicing, again that same mistake will creep into your singing. Okay? So it is not enough just to correct your mistake in class, but you need to be obsessively thinking about that mistake. Every time you sing and every time you come to that line, you have to be extra alert and all your energy should go into ensuring that that mistake doesn't happen again. Many students tend to ignore this and they just blindly practice without focusing on those specific points. So what happens is every class the teacher is again and again correcting the same mistake. And unless that mistake is corrected, she cannot move to the next level, right? Your teacher will be following your response. She'll be following your pace. So if you show the improvement, if you show that you have fixed your mistakes, she will be happy to go to the next level. Okay, so it is completely in your hands to speed up this process of correcting your mistakes. The third point is no breaks. How many of you have learnt music while you were a child but later had to take a break due to some life event or the other? It could be college, it could be marriage, it could be anything. Life takes us through various different experiences and sometimes we need to deprioritize music learning. That happens with all of us. But remember one thing, every time you take a break, it sets you back by a few years. So you cannot expect that, okay, I learned up to Varnam level, say 5 years back, so now let me just continue from there. It doesn't work like that. If you've taken a break for a few years and you're resuming your learning, you have to be ready to go back and redo many of your old lessons because your voice will not be in the same shape as it was earlier. Your musical ear will not be as strong as it was earlier. All of that requires that regular practice. So breaks are one of the big reasons why our journey really slows down and takes much longer than it should. So if you are somebody who considers music to be very, very important in your life, then you should find a way to prioritize it in spite of everything else that's happening. Okay, all of us are leading very busy lives, right? Even I have a very, very demanding job at VoxGuru. So in spite of that, I make it a point to attend my music classes. I make it a point to practice. I always keep music on that top priority list. So if you want to avoid a lot of relearning and repetition and all of that, then you must find a way to avoid taking breaks. Hope you enjoyed this video and will follow these practices to ensure that your journey is very, very productive and faster. So if you want to kickstart this kind of a journey with VoxGuru, please join our live Carnatic curriculum. This is a very, very systematic and structured program. So we have multiple levels and each level has a clear goal as to what you're going to achieve through it, and there will be an assessment at the end of each level to make sure that you have absorbed all the concepts and all the practical aspects correctly. And we also have a voice culture course for those of you who are looking to develop various vocal skills and improve your singing voice. So that is also a very, very structured and systematic program that we have designed. So to join us, all you have to do is drop us a WhatsApp message, say hi, and we will give you all details about our programs, and you can ask us any questions that you want to. And this program is open to both children and adults. So no matter which part of the world you may be at, you can attend these sessions online. And even if you're not planning to develop yourself in Carnatic music, or even if you're not planning to pursue Carnatic music professionally, even then you should use the power of Carnatic music in whatever you are going to sing. So even if you're going to sing, say, Western music, or you're going to sing light music, still the Carnatic foundation is going to make a huge difference in any form of music that you take up. So please join us. I'll be eagerly waiting to hear from you, and also explore the VoxGuru app, where you will find different courses in the self-learning format. So right from Carnatic, Hindustani, voice culture, ear training, you have different categories, and you can just quickly start learning it instantly at the click of a button. So please explore the app. All the links are in the description. Check it out. I'll be waiting to hear from you soon. Take care.